we're not just talking about a couple of dollars in cutbacks here. We're talking about cutbacks that are going to average around about $30,000 per pharmacy. So this is going to affect every pharmacy in Australia's capability to perform essential services like deliveries. Just think about it for a moment. Do you have a friend, a neighbour or a relative of somebody, say, over 65 years old that relies on the free delivery services that pharmacies Australia-wide provide to keep them out of nursing homes? If you do, then this latest cutback that the government's done, this applies directly to you. The changes that they're making are looking at reducing the capacity that we've got to actually do deliveries.
Oh, truly?
Yeah, so...
There's nothing we can do with that, isn't it? No.
Well, you know, it's going to make life very difficult for people in your situation.
That's right, exactly, Because when you have to have it pretty well each week, you know, and get things like sent up, like, it's like after doctor's visits, and, you know, some things you can't predict, can you? Ahead, you know what they're going to order.
That's right, yeah. So, what would be what you'd like to say to Luke Howarth and the Liberal Party as far as that goes?
Well, I'd like to say to leave the cuts, like leave it untouched.
Yep.
Like leave this as a status quo. You know that will affect the people who are less able to afford it, or in a predicament that they're in without being able to get out of.
Excellent. Yeah. There's more to it than just standard pharmacy cutbacks.
Yeah.
It's going to affect real people's lives.
Yeah. Well, something I didn't know about. I didn't realise that this was going to happen. You know?
Yeah.
Well, I think like they look at ways where they can save money, whether it's the right thing to do or not. It's just what they think themselves, and because they're not in a position like us at all.
That's right.
You know?
Yeah. But these changes, I think you'd agree with me that enough is enough.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. Well, it's something we can do without, Steve.
Absolutely. We can't. We can't. So you'd say it would be extremely difficult for you to maintain your.
Well, the least, the people that it affects the most are the ones who are really they're not in a position to fight for the cause. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, at least able to do things for themselves. You know. Similarly marginalised in a way. You know.
Absolutely. So that's what we're talking about. These changes are going to make a significant impact on the viability of pharmacies delivering these free services to residents in the community setting. So at the moment, I'm employing staff to go and do deliveries for free, no cost at all to the consumer. This service will not be able to continue with these cutbacks in effect the way they are. It's just not going to happen. So the problem is, I'm only one voice. We need thousands of signatures on our campaign such that the big people in Canberra can hear our message. And our pharmacy and our pharmacy services, they're under